This is very exciting news. Also just opening some of our eyes to some of the stuff that can happen out there. Not only boxing ourselves, guys. We need to... Yeah, can't. Welcome to another fresh episode of hashtag roasted breaking news with myself, Speech Man G, Mr. Hashtag bringing you some of the intellectual reactions to some of the stuff that has happened over the week. So without wasting any time, let's go check out what happened this week, my fate. Firstly, let's go check out what happened in the business industry. So it has been reported that Elon Musk is on his way to be the world's third richest person. The 49-year-old born South African Elon Musk, his personal wealth grew by 15 billion. 15 billion when his electric car company Tesla got a spot in the SP 500, which is basically a method to measure 500 companies that are performing very well internationally and in American soil in America Stock Exchange. So the South African with this big announcement is said to be on his way to be the third richest person in the world, overtaking Mark Zuckerberg, that is the Facebook owner. Elon Musk car company as a result will be placed next to prominent companies such as Apple, Amazon, or Berkshire Hathaway. Now this is very exciting news for especially a South African. You left here, Baba. You know your own reason, but you went there and did the things, Now, if you can just come back and invest somehow, be very nice, don't you think? Still checking out what's happening in the business industry. So it has been announced that Black Coffee has bought shares in one of Africa's big tech companies. The internationally recognized and multi-award winning DJ has announced earlier in the week that he has bought shares in one of the big tech education companies called Hyperion Dev. Black Coffee is said to be the second richest artist in Africa after Akon, with his 60 million rand net worth. And also the DJ prides himself on being an angel investor and also just expanding the bag or getting the money outside the entertainment industry, as we can see at this point. This is very exciting news. Also just opening some of our eyes to some of the stuff that can happen out there. Not only boxing ourselves, guys. We need to, Now shifting our focus and checking out some of the stuff that's happening or trending in the social media space. So it has been reported that the Bushiris have been arrested after handing themselves to the Malawian police. So what happened is Shepherd Bushiri, the self-claimed prophet and also known for his luxurious lifestyle, has skipped to Malawi last week in breach of his strict condition of his bail given by a South African court. So the millionaire preacher is wanted in South Africa for money laundering and fraud charges. So Bushiri's arrest came after a manhunt which happened in Malawi after a warrant of arrest by Interpol was issued in Pretoria. So when the couple heard about the impending arrest, they handed themselves over to the Malawian police. Now shifting your focus to some entertainment news. So it has been reported that DJ Bonghos and DJ Sox are pulling out in the KZN Entertainment Awards. The award-winning DJs Bongani Dlamini, that is DJ Bonghos, and also Mbusi Sokhela, that is DJ Sox, they've pulled out on the newly launched KZN Entertainment Awards, which are happening this December, 15th of December, in the Durban International Convention Center. Nominated under the Best DJ category, DJ Bonghos and DJ Sox took to social media to complain and be like, we are not taking part on this thing. We are not. And this thing, we are not. In a statement released, DJ Bonghos, he said even though he felt honored and grateful, the decision to pull out on the awards, he really didn't reach it and take it very lightly. While the DJ Sox said that as much as he's happy about the future of the creative industry in the KZN industrial community, is also disappointed by the lack of professionalism and communication from the organizers of the event. As a result, he's like, I'm not taking part on this thing. Still staying with some of your entertainment news, but bringing you some sad news this time. It is reported that Mshoza has died from complications from diabetes. The The Kwaito star, whose real name is known as Unomasondo Maswangai, has died on Thursday morning from complications from diabetes. The late 37-year-old had first revealed that she had suffered from diabetes in 2014 when she first had her first health scare. Mshoza rose to fame with the smash hit Kotes in the early 2000s from her debut album Bulldog's First Lady. After that, she went on to collab with dope artists such as Mshoza, Zambia, just to name a few. She will be very missed by the music industry, especially the Kwaito community. May her soul rest in peace. Now, shifting your focus and checking out some of your sports news. Other great news coming from the Banyana team. Banyana were amazing this past weekend as they made history with their 4th COSAFA championship in a row. Now, there have been 8 COSAFA championships that have happened, and South Africa have taken part in all of them, winning 7. And 4 of those 7, 4 of them in a row, happened underneath Desiree Ellis's watch. Guys, you must say, well done, Banyana. Well done, Banyana. You are proving, Bafana, that they are probably a waste of South African talent and South African resources. Maybe we should ban Bafana just in jail. Still staying with your sports news, but shifting your focus a little bit to some athletic news. So Caster Semenya is heading to Europe Court of Human Rights on review of her regulations regarding to her levels of testosterone. The Olympic champion Caster Semenya is taking her fight to the European Human Rights Court, basically forcing her to lower her testosterone levels. She's saying, no man, I can't because this thing is affecting me in my performance. Now this comes after Caster Semenya has lost her fight in the Court of Arbitration of Sports, which basically still forces her to lower artificially her testosterone levels in her body. Now, Caster Semenya's lawyer, Greg Knott, is a bit upbeat and also optimistic about taking this whole challenge and regulation to the European Court of Human Rights to just fight this whole thing so that Caster can run by herself without having to be lowered her testosterone levels. Yeah? Now, this is a bit unfair because Caster is not the only person who had high testosterone levels in the past. Like, for example, the Czech Republic's Jamilia Kratovalia. I'm sorry if I butchered your surname, it is very hard, but you know who you are. What about you in that time? Because this lady still has the longest standing record that has not been broken since 1983. I don't know whether Caucasians or white people or the organizers of the whole athletics community are holding on to this cult and this belief of this woman holding on to this record for long. Are they scared that Caster might break it again? What? And lastly, Sun L musician has dropped a music video to one of my favorite jams and one of his dopest songs. He features Umsaki on it. This song is called Ubomi Abumanga, which is basically a Xhosa word or phrase, whatever you might call it, basically saying life is not stagnant or life moves on. This song will tingle your soul. This song will do the things that your soul needs to be done at. And if you love it, go check it out and agree to disagree or agree that it's a jam. But anyway, go check it out for yourselves. And that's what we have for you for this week on #Roasted Breaking News with myself, Speech Man G, Mr. #, bringing you some of the intellectual reactions to some of the stuff that has happened over this week. So do not forget to do the things such as liking the page if ever you come across anything that you really liked, and also comment on some of the stuff that you would like me to touch on, and also do share some of this content, and also do subscribe because we need those subscriptions. The goal it is to get them high. Thank you very much for your support. It means a lot. One love, man. See you next week.